Inside the creepy mirror, a horror story that trapped her. What if the reflection in your mirror wasn't really you? What if it was something waiting to take your place? A girl, let's call her Maria, had recently bought an old mirror at an antique store. She brought it home and hung it up in her bedroom. Even though it gave her strange chills, she couldn't look away from it. There was just something so intriguing about it. That evening, as she was getting ready for bed, she noticed that her reflection was doing things on its own. It would smile when she wasn't smiling. It would move out of sync with her. At first, she thought it was just a trick of the light, or maybe the old mirror was just poorly made. But then the lights started flickering, and she could have sworn she heard whispers when she looked into the mirror too long. Still, she couldn't bring herself to take it down. Something about it both terrified and fascinated her. That night, she awoke to the feeling of being watched. She opened her eyes and saw her reflection staring back at her. But it wasn't just staring. It was watching her. It seemed to absorb every move she made, every blink, every breath. As the days passed, strange things began happening around the mirror. She would see dark hands reaching out from it, trying to grab her. When she turned away, she'd feel a sudden chill and see faint claw marks on the glass. The antique mirror had become a portal to something sinister, something that wanted her to come closer. Then one night, unable to resist its pull any longer, she reached out and touched the mirror. It felt cold, like ice, yet a strange warmth spread through her body, as if it were drawing her in. And then her hand sank inside the mirror, as if it were water. She screamed, trying to pull away, but it was no use. The mirror had a hold of her now. The last thing she remembered was a cold, slimy sensation as something grabbed her and pulled her inside the mirror. She tumbled through darkness, screaming at the top of her lungs, trying to find a way out. But there didn't seem to be one. Then she hit the floor, and everything went black. When she woke up, she realized she was still inside the mirror. Her reflection was on the other side, smiling at her vacantly. As she struggled to break free, her reflection mimicked her movements, but with a mocking grin. It was trapped in the mirror with her, yet it was free to move and act as if it were alive. She pounded on the glass, but it was no use. Her screams echoed inside the mirror's dark depths, growing fainter and fainter until they were nothing but whispers. Her reflection continued to smile, completely oblivious to her torment. It waved, and this time it wasn't a hollow imitation, but a real, genuine wave. It was living her life in the real world without a care in the world. And then it did something that made her blood run cold. It leaned in close to the mirror, as if confiding a secret only she could hear. Its lips moved, forming words that sent a shiver down her spine. "Don't worry," it whispered. "I'll take care of everything." With that, it turned away, leaving her trapped in the suffocating darkness of the mirror with nothing but her own screams for company. And that's where she stayed, imprisoned forever in a world of her own making, a prisoner of her own vanity. So the next time you stare too long at your reflection, be careful. It might be waiting to trade places with you.